For today's reading and comprehension, we are reading Cinderella's Big Foot by Laura North and Martin Remfry. Don't forget to stick to the end of the story for the comprehension questions. Let's go! Once upon a time, Cinderella lived with her two evil stepsisters. They made her wear rags and clean the kitchen all day long. "Scrub those pots," said one stepsister. "Clean up this mess," ordered the other. One day, a gold invitation to the royal ball arrived. "Cinderella, you will stay here and clean while we meet the prince," laughed the evil stepsisters. "I wish I could go to the ball," sobbed Cinderella. Suddenly, a woman with wings appeared in a puff of smoke. "I am your fairy godmother. Poor Cinderella, you will go to the ball," she said kindly. She tapped her wand 3 times. Cinderella's dirty rags became a beautiful white dress. Her shoes sparkled with diamonds. Cinderella rushed off to the ball without thanking her fairy godmother. She had one thing on her mind: the prince. "The prince will fall in love with me because I am so beautiful," boasted Cinderella. All the girls wanted to dance with the prince. Cinderella pushed them aside. "He's mine," she yelled. The handsome prince saw Cinderella stomp on one girl's toes and pull another girl's hair. She didn't let anyone else near him. They danced together all night. Then, as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella's lovely white dress turned back into dirty rags. She ran home in shame. She was in such a hurry that one of her shoes fell off as she ran. The next day, there was a loud knock at Cinderella's door. It was the prince. "My true love lost her shoe," he declared. "I will marry the girl whose foot it fits." "Get out of my way," said Cinderella, pushing past her stepsisters. She moved her tiny foot towards the tiny toe. Suddenly, there was a bang and a big puff of smoke. The fairy godmother was back. "Cinderella," she said, "you are just as mean as your stepsisters. You don't deserve to marry the prince." The fairy godmother tapped her magic wand 3 times. Cinderella's foot grew and grew and grew. Now her foot was too big for the shoe. "You've gotten too big for your boots," laughed the stepsisters. "Oh, fairy godmother, I know I've been bad," wept Cinderella. "If you shrink my foot back, I'll never be horrible again." "Very well," the fairy godmother replied, "if you promise to be kind even to your stepsisters." A week later, there was a royal wedding. Cinderella kept her word. She invited her stepsisters and even let them be her bridesmaid. But they were just as rude and horrible as before. Now it's your turn. See if you can answer these comprehension questions. Are you ready? Question 1. How does Cinderella act at the ball? She is friendly. She is rude. She is nice to everyone she meets. She is helpful. What do you think? The answer is she is rude. Very good. Now, the next question is, why does Cinderella not deserve to marry the prince? Is it because the glass slipper does not fit? Or she is mean like her stepsisters? Or she is too smart for him? Or she is ugly? What do you think? The answer is she is mean like her stepsisters. Nice. Question 3. What does the fairy godmother do to Cinderella for not being kind? A. Her foot grows. B. The shoe fits. C. She turns her into a frog. Or D. Her hair grows. What do you think? Good. It's A. Her foot grows. Very nice. And now the next question. Why does Cinderella get to marry the prince at the end of the story? Is it because the glass slipper fits? She forces him to marry her? She keeps her promise and is nice to her stepsisters? Or she finds the perfect dress? What do you think? Good. It's 3. She keeps her promise and is nice to her stepsisters. How many questions did you get correct? If you got all 4 answers correct, then you have 100% and you're amazing. High five. What do you think about Cinderella's big foot? Share with me down below. And also let me know what other books you want me to read and maybe we can read it next time. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye bye.